Hello, welcome back to my channel, Thumbs Up Running. I'm Coach Tim Bryan, and if you could do me a favor, leave a comment below, things you'd like to hear, things you're interested in knowing, ways to improve the channel, topics, all that type of stuff. It really helps drive up the algorithms and get this spread out more, but also it helps me to be able to better meet the needs of my audience. And that's really why I'm here, So today I'm going to be talking about getting started. So if you're thinking about running and you want to get started, well, things you got to think about is well, have you been running before? You just took a long time off and came back in. How old are you? Are you overweight? Just trying to lose weight? It probably would be good to have a fairly good physical beforehand to see how what physical condition you're in. And I'll be honest, if you've taken one of the jabs, you might want to get your heart checked out, because there could be conditions there with inflammation. Not everybody's affected by it, but enough people are that it might be a minor concern for you. Now, having said that, if you're going to start running, I would start off with 3 days a week. And I don't suggest going out and just start running hard. You're going to be sore. And there might be some soreness no matter what you do, but you're definitely going to be a little bit sore and really sore if you just take off running. And that just invites discouragement in. And that's not a smart thing. Start off with, maybe a brisk walk. Do 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes of that. Run for a minute or two. Back down. Walk for a while. And over, a period of several weeks, begin walking less and running more. And just slowly increase that up until you can run, say, 20 minutes a week, 3 times a week. And then from there, you can increase it up if you want to do a race, you want to do something like that to keep you motivated, then that would be a good idea. But definitely don't just start out thinking that you're going to automatically run a mile or two nonstop and do it if you're not in any sort of shape at all. That's not a wise thing. And it's okay to run walk. Lots of people do that. And it's the best way to get started is to ease into it. You're going to be doing more walking than running, and that's okay. At one point, you'll probably get to where you can invert that to be more running than walking, and then you just slowly increase your running time until you can do the full time. Hey, if it takes you several months, who cares? It's not for anybody else. It's for you. You want to get there, and you need to get to where you can enjoy it. You're going to feel better. You're going to breathe better. You're going to have more energy throughout the day. When you start getting those benefits going on there, yeah, you get hooked. But if you go out too hard, too fast, and you're sore, it's like people tend to get discouraged and quit. So ease into it. That's probably my biggest thing. The next thing, you're probably going to need to have some good general walking shoes, stuff like that. Maybe for a start, but when you start running and there's more of an impact and there's more, you're going to need to go find yourself a good pair of running shoes. You can get cheaper ones, like outdoor stores. You can get them at Big Five, stuff like that. Then you might graduate up when you start running more to something like Fleet Feet or one of those specialty type running stores that can target shoes that are really comfortable for you that you can use. But you're going to want to have a decent pair of running shoes, and it might be okay when you're just doing more walking than running to go cheap. But when you start doing more running than walking, that's not the time to go cheap, because that's when you're going to start seeing leg problems. You're going to start seeing things like that, lower legs hurting, aching, and stuff like that. Good pair of running shoes can help alleviate that issue. Best way to be motivated is to find somebody else that wants to get into running and run with them. Don't worry so much about Are they better shape than me to start off with, and I'm going to hold them back? Or don't worry about that. If they're starting to get running, they're not going to care either. You know, they're looking for somebody that's just going to be with them as a companion because, you know, the two of you will inspire each other to follow through with the running. Now, if you can't find somebody, do you have a dog? Yeah, maybe you can go out and you can exercise with the dogs. Your dogs would love you, absolutely love you, and yes, they can handle running. So just keep that in mind. Another thing to consider is your safety. Um, GPS watch, you have your phone with you that can track your running, but can also help. One thing like my wife has and had for quite some time when she runs, and we're kind of a safer area, but they've had problems. Like when I lived up in Reading, there was some people they had a rapist one time out on the running trails around there. They caught the guy, and muggings and stuff like that, but those are pretty rare. You know, what time of day are you going to go out? You're going to go out early morning, first light, or you're going to go out near dark. You know, those might not be the best times in some areas. Other things to think about, is it a heavily trafficked area? A lot of other runners there find times when they go out, and safety's in numbers. Uh, Another thing that my wife, like I said, has is she has a bottle of pepper spray, little thing, um, which is very effective when you spray it in somebody's face. They're going to know. You know, that or some mace, something like that where you can protect yourself. She also has a thing about this song that you can grab. If she needs to, she can jab somebody in the gut or lower down or wherever it needs to be jabbed at. That's going to put a halt to things pretty quick. So you need to have some sort of personal protection upon you that's lightweight, but it can be easily got to. That sends a message. Hey, if you're a concealed carry, find some way to strap that gun on you. It is what it is, you know, depending where you're at. Um, your safety should always come first. Um, that shouldn't deter you from running. Many people run and really find a lot of enjoyment in it and get a lot out of it. Um, I would suggest finding somebody to run with because it's always better to run with somebody, you know. Have your companionship, get out there, you can talk, you can encourage each other, go on. If you get hurt or something like that, somebody's right there right with you to help, you know. So those are the best things. So when you're getting started, I think those are the biggest things. And we'll go over them again. Maybe get a physical, find out your overall health, what the doc says, especially your heart, where you at with that. Um, Second is ease into it. Don't try to do too much too quick. Um, 3 days a week, 20 minutes, run, walk, or more walk, run, I should say, to begin with. Find some sort of motivation for yourself to get out there. Run with a friend, take your dog out for a run, set some sort of goal. Another way to set a goal maybe is I want to keep going. So 4 months out or 5 months out, I sign myself up for a little 5K run. You know what I'm saying? That I've got money, I got skin in the game, and now I have to train for that. It's not that everybody has to run or any events. There's nothing saying that. But it does provide a measure of motivation to get you running because I've already paid money for this event and I got this goal. I want to go out and do that. And the training to get there should get you over the hump of the initial part of the exercise, the soreness, and get you motivated. And then I think the last really thing you need to do is protection of your legs for one, get good running shoes, and protection of yourself. Have, especially if you're female, have some mace and have some sort of a jabbing stick or something like that on you for your own personal protection. Now, it wouldn't hurt, you know, to have somebody analyze your running form to spot problems. I always say when you're starting, especially when you're first starting running, that start right. Thumbs up. That's why I'm thumbs up running. Don't let your thumbs go downwards because the elbows come out, shoulders rotate, hips rotate, boom. You're going to get leg injuries in the long run when you start building up your mileage. So If you can just remember that you always keep your thumbs up. How you can tell that your thumbs are getting tired is when you look down and your arms are swinging into your midline of your body. And there you go, midline like this. That means look at my shoulders. I'm spinning. That goes my hips. And then it goes to the side of my feet and I get injuries. But if I'm right here, running this way, my shoulders don't rotate. And if I can see that right on my corner of my eye right here, and they're always right there, then I know that I'm running right. And it's always best to start off your running habits and everything that you develop with good form to start off with, and everything else will fall in line after that. So I hope these tips help you to get started right, and that you learn to love and enjoy running like I do. And you can always contact me at any time. Uh, leave a comment, please. Let me know. My email and my website are in the description box below, and I love to hear from you guys. Little comments, a little bit of some encouragement would help me a long ways, because very few people actually do comment, but the more people that do, right on. All right. God bless you guys. I'll see you next week.